Hi everyone, so welcome to your afternoon meditation. Just going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so, putting your phone on mute or silent, sitting comfortably in a meditation posture. So that could be cross-legged, half lotus or lotus. Be sitting on a chair, put your feet shoulder width apart, cup your hands in your lap, keep your back straight, and close your eyes. And start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. So breathing in, notice how the stomach rises, the chest rises. Draw the energy up the spine. Squeeze the sphincter muscle, draw it into the heart center. Put one hand over your heart. And then draw it all the way up into the crown of your head. Feel this warm, tingling thread of energy flowing all the way up your spine into the crown of your head. Notice the air flowing into your nostrils. Take another sip of air at the top. So it's a maximal inhale breath. Just pause at the top of the inhale. And you're going to scan your mind. So just noticing what's going on in your mind. Thoughts and emotions flowing through your mind. Particularly anything that's negative. Feels constricting, contracted, limiting. There's a resistance. Notice any thoughts and feelings like that towards other people. And be completely honest with yourself, because if you see your brother, other people as sinless, that's your guide to peace. And if you see someone as sinful, they've actually really done something bad or wrong to hurt you or others. That becomes your guide to pain. And which you choose to see, you will behold. It's a choice. Perception is a choice, not a fact. So just be aware of those kinds of thoughts. Notice how they feel mentally, emotionally, and physically. Notice how they show up in your body. Maybe there's a clenched jaw, clenched fist, tight chest, a knot in your stomach, tension in your neck and shoulders. It's almost certainly going to be physical cues. If there's anger and you're seeing your brother as sinful. And so now just choose to let it all go. Choose to overlook it. Use the breath to help you let it go. Blowing it all out with the breath. Imagine it's all leaving you like a black smoke out of your mouth. It's leaving your mind, leaving your energy system. Pull the lower stomach into the spine. Expel the last remaining air out. And smile. Just resting in the peace and the stillness and the gap between breaths for a few moments. And now breathing in again. Just watch your breath, notice the stomach rise, the chest rise, subtle flow of air into the nostrils. Clench your sphincter muscle, the muscle used to contract the flow of urine. Squeeze the last drops out. That creates an energy lock and a pumping action. Draw the energy up the spine into the crown of your head. A nice warm tingling thread of energy. Top, smile, pause. Just say today's idea from lesson 351 in Course in Miracles workbook. My sinless brother is my guide to peace. My sinful brother is my guide to pain. In which I choose to see, I will behold. Take another sip of air in just to top you up. Feel like you're drawing in this peaceful, loving presence that helps you to let go of the idea of sin, seeing the idea of sin in anyone. which is an error that is not correctable, that's already happened, and someone needs to be punished for. That's the definition of sin. Say, who is my brother but your holy Son? Addressing your most innermost self, your highest self, your beingness, your source, your creator, whichever of those words are helpful. And if I see him sinful, I proclaim myself a sinner, not a son of God, not an extension of love. Another way of saying the Son of God, alone and friendless in a fearful world. And yet this perception is a choice I make and can relinquish. So as you exhale, just relinquish the choice to see sin. Doesn't matter what someone's done. What matters is how you perceive it. You choose to see it as true, real, something that has real effects, that has really happened, can really hurt and harm you or others, then you're in the ego's thought system. That's what this lesson is saying. And that's your guide to pain. But you can relinquish that choice, because in the end it's a choice of how you want to see it. Pull the lower stomach into the spine, expelling the last remaining air out and negativity. And in the calm, peace, stillness, gap between breaths, say, I can also see my brother sinless as your holy Son. And with this choice, I see my sinlessness, my everlasting comforter and friend beside me, and my way secure and clear. Choose then for me, my Father, my source, through your voice. For this alone gives judgment in your name. And so with that invitation, just going to sink in to a deeper part of your mind for a couple of minutes. Nowhere to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about. Just step back, breathe, relax, watch your breath. Letting go of any thoughts and emotions of wrongdoing in your brothers. Maybe there's a specific person or people or situation that comes to mind. And as you just sit quietly and you watch your breath, just letting go, with the help of the breath, of all this mental and emotional charge, judgment, disturbs your peace. You can make the choice to let it all go and find the peace that passes all understanding. So do that now for the next couple of minutes. Step back, breathe, relax, watch your breath. The breath keeps you very calm, very still, very present, rooted in the present moment. And just sink a bit deeper with each breath into this lovely, peaceful, calm, relaxed state of mind, beyond sin, beyond guilt, beyond perception. For the next couple of minutes of silence. And if any thoughts come in to disturb this peace, thoughts of wrongdoing, of sin, just notice them. Imagine they're like dark clouds just drifting by in the sky. They have no power to obscure the eternal sky, eternally serene sky, which is where your peace lies. Just the awareness of truth, of love. So as you exhale, just blow them out with the breath, letting them all go. So nothing as they really are, sinking in. Watch your breath and sink back into this eternally serene sky of your true awareness, beyond sin, beyond all perception. For another minute of silence. Just allow yourself to go there and surrender completely to love. And so just gently coming back to awareness of the body, the world. On the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes. So 1, just noticing your breath again, breathing into the stomach, your heart center, one hand on your heart if you like. The energy flowing up the spine, the air flowing into your nostrils. Draw the energy into the crown of your head. Pause at the top of the inhale, smile. Find that peace is still there. These gaps, you can got a little portal to eternity to really experience this deeper peace. What this lesson is pointing to. Exhale, sigh it all out. It's the air flowing out of your nostrils. Sighing sound in the back of your throat. Chest and stomach suck back in. The energy subsides back down. Front channel of your body coming to rest in your groin and lower stomach. So that's 1. 2, just noticing while your attention's down there in your nether regions, the weight of your body pressing down into the chair, your feet touching the ground. Just ground yourself back into this physical reality. Breathing in again, noticing maybe there's a subtle smell in your nose, a taste in your mouth. Notice what you're hearing. Just noticing all these things from this very calm, peaceful state. Don't name anything, judge it, label it. You don't think about or interpret what you're hearing or any of your sense perceptions. You can just allow them to be. They arise and they subside. So what you start to notice is the underlying awareness that all these lessons point to is the same, irrespective of what you happen to be perceiving through that awareness. There's a deeper truth that is unchanged and unchangeable, a deeper reality, the ground of being. It's been called true reality. And this is what you're training your mind to connect with by doing these meditations and these little mind training exercises at the end of them. So apply this same mind training exercise to what you see. 3, as you open your eyes, look around, just noticing various objects that surround you in the room. If you happen to be in a room, let your eyes rest for a second or 2 on something and then move on randomly to something else and something else. And there's no attempt to name them, judge them, label them, just allow them to be without judgment. And notice that this peace the lesson talks about is still there, even though you're fully back in the domain of sense perceptions. And so hopefully this will help you to connect deeply with that peace and stay there. Even while you are active, you're busy this afternoon, to stay connected to this deeper peace and still operate in the world as a state of flow. You're at peace, but you're able to function quite effectively, in fact, much more effectively than if you're not at peace. So practice today's lesson frequently to help you to do that. I recommend every hour. And in response to any temptation to get upset with anyone or by anything, just use the idea to pattern interrupt it. You can listen to this recording. To help you to do that, I'll also send you a shorter 5-minute breath break to help you. If you don't have 5 minutes, you can spend 30 seconds or a minute, just a miniature version of what we did here, where you just notice, watch your breath, breathe in, notice the thoughts and emotions. Use today's idea: my sinless brother is my guide to peace, my sinful brother is my guide to pain. Which I choose to see, I will behold. And your breath, to exhale it all out and let go. So I wish you good practicing and a very peaceful and flowing afternoon and evening ahead. There will be no evening meditation tonight. So if you want another one, just listen to this recording again this evening. So thanks for listening, and namaste, which means the divine love and peace and flow in me honors and acknowledges the divine love, peace, and flow, and innocence, sinlessness in you.